Hurricane Helene, 1 year later.
This week marks 1 year since Hurricane Helene formed in the Atlantic, and just days later, it devastated the western part of North Carolina with historic amounts of rain.
More than 100 people died, and it destroyed homes and roads across the area. Recovery continues to be a priority for people to the west of us.
And tonight we take you to Bat Cave, where rebuilding is underway. Sections of highways still have massive erosion and are down to 1 lane.
And if you look over the edge of the road, it's as if Helene took a chisel and just really carved out pieces of the mountainside. Cassie Fambro went to Bat Cave today to meet Blake Smith, a man who lost his house and almost lost his life a year ago.
Blake Smith was at his home in Bat Cave, North Carolina, when Helene invited herself into the heart of Appalachia and tried to tear it apart. Blake watched helplessly as his neighbors' homes crumbled, and then his own.
People just never understand it unless they saw it themselves.
Blake and his neighbors were trapped for 3 days until they decided to hike their way out amid power lines, mud, and debris, however they could.
Don't look down, look straight.
They made it out safely, but this was the damage that Blake left behind. His home looked like a wrecking ball had crashed through it. A year later, we met where his cabin once stood.
The water came up about 24, 25 feet here.
Looking down from the now cleared land, he remembers the snakes.
I looked down and there was snakes all in the grass around me.
The snakes were trying to survive like Blake, who was forced outside with his dog to watch for an inevitable mudslide.
The world had gotten so small that the likelihood of surviving it was getting pretty grim, for sure. Yeah.
All of the rain and the force of the storm pushed mud and trees like this one down the mountain, and it had one place to flow, right toward the river and through Blake's house.
The carnage might not have physically injured Blake and his neighbors, but it hurt them all the same.
Time's gone by, it's changed my life completely.
He's battled a series of disaster relief hurdles and is now focusing on the future.
Help orient me where the new house will be.
Yeah, well, this was the existing front of the house.
Okay.
This will now become about the middle section.
Blake is building back smaller amid the high cost of construction and labor.
So we'll just make the most of what we can do.
Precision grading and disaster relief has been toiling away at restructuring the riverbanks.
Every day, 7 days a week.
They've moved tons of debris, cleared slabs, and helped in recovery.
In the beginning, helped retrieve what the cadaver dogs were finding.
Those moments change a person. Jake Jarvis and his crew have been forever changed.
When you come into an area like this, especially a year ago, it was, it was hard to go a day without crying.
Precision grading isn't charging people. They rely on donations to help people like Blake.
There was no way that I could put a price on what they lost.
His crew, the neighbors, and Blake all know each other by first names now. There's a special kind of community in Bat Cave, and it's stronger than ever.
You're now family, you're gonna get through this together, and when it's all said and done, you may go back to your lives rebuilt, but you're forever kind of bonded, and that's a kind of a beautiful thing.
In Bat Cave, Cassie Fambro.
I remember when we were out there a year ago, we couldn't even get to Bat Cave. All the roads were washed out, and I couldn't imagine being trapped on your property with no way to escape. It's just
watching.
Right, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Well, CBS 17 will have special team coverage of the 1 year anniversary of Hurricane Helene. I'll be live in Western North Carolina later this week. Greg Funderburg will also have reports all week long at the recovery effort.